welcome to this classical ab series. Today we'll be doing the series of 5, which is straight from the classical repertoire, and it's simply a series of 5 exercises, shocker, I know, all for your core. And I will be adding in an extra exercise. We're going to start with the 100, which is technically not part of the series, but I wanted to throw that one in there as a warm-up, so that's going to be your bonus exercise for today. But this is a super quick series, yet very effective. If you do this one every day, you will be so surprised at how quickly you strengthen your core. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. And we will start lying on our backs. So take a seat and roll down all the way to your back. Feet flat on your mat. And let's just start with a few deep breaths to bring our awareness into our bodies. So you can rest your hands on your rib cage here, close your eyes. Take a big inhale, expand your ribs side to side. And exhale, close your ribs and drop them down towards your hips. Again, big breath in. Exhale, release. One more. Good, and rest your arms down by your side. Find the connection in your core already. So knitting the ribs together, belly button to your spine. Ribs are connected to your hips here. And float one leg up to tabletop, hold. And lift your other leg up. Good, so abs should already be firing here. We'll start with our ab curl. So float your arms up overhead. And on your exhale, lift up, gaze between the thighs, and then inhale, lower down. Good, exhale, drop your ribs to your hips to lift, and lower down. Good, just a couple more here, just warming up the core. Chest is nice and open. Let's do 2 more. Last one, lift. And lower down. Good, next we'll go into the 100. So you have a couple of options for your leg placement here. Chest is going to be lifted. You can stay in tabletop. Extend your legs to the ceiling, or lower down to 45. Up to you. So our 100 is 10 breaths, 10 counts each. So you can do one position the whole time, or you can do 5 breaths in one position, 5 breaths in another position. Up to you, just keep your chest lifted the whole time. Ready? So arms float overhead. Exhale, lift up to your ab curl. And we pump the arms, we inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, and exhale, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, and exhale, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale, hug the knees in, and lower your chest down. Good, you can rock from side to side. Good. All right, now that we're all warmed up, let's get into our first exercise of the series, which is the single leg stretch. So hug both knees into your chest. Exhale, lift up to an ab curl. You're gonna bring your left hand to your right knee, and then your right hand on the outside of your right ankle. Extend your left leg to a 45, and then we switch. And switch. Good. Switch. And switch. Nice and controlled here. Really use the strength of your core rather than your arms to bring your knee in. Switch. And switch. Toes are pointed. And switch. Good. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in and lower down. Good. Take a little breather. Our next one is the single straight leg stretch. So hugging both knees in again. Exhale, lift up to your ab curl. Extend your right leg to the ceiling. Grab behind your calf or your thigh. And then left leg comes to a hover. We pulse the right leg 2 times. Pulse, pulse, and switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. Good. Pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. Same thing here. Use your core rather than your arms to bring the leg in. Chest is nice and lifted. Exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug the knees in, lower down. Good, take a breather. Next one is our double leg stretch. So, hugging the knees in again. Exhale, lift up to your ab curl. Think ribs to the hips. Try to release the tension in your neck. Yeah, keep your gaze forward the whole time. On your exhale, reach both arms, both legs long, and then circle it around, hug your knees in. Good. And reach. And hug it in. Keep your lower back pressing down here into the mat. 2 more. Try to lift a little higher when you hug the knees in. And lower down. Relax. Good, nice job. We're almost there, you guys. 2 more exercises. Our next one is the double straight leg stretch, or I like to just call these leg lowers because it's easier to say. So both legs are going to extend up to the ceiling. You have options here. You can bring your hands in a little triangle underneath your tailbone to help you press your lower back into the mat. Or, more advanced version, you can bring your hands behind your head, elbows wide, and stay lifted in an ab curl the whole time. So up to you, find your position. Toes are pointed, ribs knit together. If you're lifting to your ab curl, go ahead, lift up. We lower the legs down to a hover, and then we lift. Good, exhale, lower. And lift, try not to shift the pelvis here, so you're not arching your back when you lower the legs. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, lift a little higher if you're in that ab curl. And then hug the knees in and relax. Good, nice job. 1 more. Our last one is Criss Cross. So hands come behind the head this time. Elbows wide, your knees are hugged into your chest. On your exhale, lift up to your ab curl. You're gonna bring your opposite shoulder to opposite knee and then extend the opposite leg, and we switch. And switch nice and slow. The goal is to keep your pelvis nice and stable. And think about bringing your shoulder to your knee rather than your elbow to help you get a little more rotation. Switch and switch. Good. Exhale as you rotate. For 6, 5, 4. Can you twist a little deeper? 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Hug it in. And relax down. And you did it. That's it. That's your series of 5. Whew. Nice job. So see, quick but pretty effective. Let's take a little stretch to finish. So reach both legs long and then just flip on over to your stomach. Hands under the shoulders. Squeeze your glutes and just press your chest up. Ah, for a little stretch. That feels so good. And lower down. One more time. Inhale, press up. Squeeze the glutes to support your lower back here and just stretch. Good. And lower down. Sit your hips back for a little child's pose. And then come all the way up to seated. Find a comfortable position facing me. And we will finish like always with one big inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Amazing job, my loves. That is your classical series of 5. Feel free to come back to this one as often as you like. It's quick, but very effective. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.